a tech billionaire. He was getting married to somebody, and they rented Egypt. They rented Egypt. It's like not just the pyramids. Like they were like tap dancing on the stone. They're like that. The first dance was on the Sphinx.
I bet you he would have had the same wedding here. It would have cost the same.
Wow.
But because slavery and cheap labor, he probably got Egypt. All right, everybody. Hola, señora and señoritas. Welcome to a new episode of the Good Night Podcast.
Hey.
I am here. My name is Amer. I am joined here with my friend Gabriel.
Hey, sup, y'all?
What's up, Gabriel? How are you today?
I'm good.
It is our first outdoors. Is it everything recording? Yes.
Yeah.
Today is our first outdoors.
Oh, I love
We
the
are
great
live
outdoors.
here in Havana.
Havana, Jari.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I quit shisha.
Mm-hmm.
I decided I don't want to smoke anymore.
You're done.
And then I've been having dreams about shisha. That's how much
You miss
I
it?
miss it so much.
Really?
Because people don't understand about addiction, especially when you're addicted. I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
I never like cigarettes. My mom smokes cigarettes, which is weird because every time I meet a girl who smokes cigarettes, I get. But I only smoke shisha, right?
Mm-hmm.
And shisha, it's just so different because you get to smoke your favorite air.
Yeah,
you get to
right?
breathe your favorite air.
Flavored.
It smells like.
Are you gonna start vaping?
No, I want to quit all that. And then
Yeah.
you showed up with Cuban cigars.
Yeah.
Cigarillos.
I never ever smoke. And my cousin, he has like a vape pen. And dude, like it is unreal the way it makes you feel.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're flying, you know? Oh, it's the best. So I was like, okay, I don't want to get a vape because
Nicotine.
yeah. So I'll get one of these once a week or something instead.
Yeah, it could be like our weekly podcast treat.
Oh, that's nice. And so I have a few hot takes this week. If you're from Montreal, these are you might not know. Get these references. It's funny. She was posing and we're posing.
Is she pregnant or fat? I'm not sure. I always wonder because I want to bring it up when I'm on stage.
Pregnant or fat?
Pregnant.
We should play that at our show.
Guys, if you're not coming to our Sunday shows, what are you even doing? What are you doing if you don't come to our Sunday shows?
There's
Last
that guy.
week we had the best show ever.
Oh, it's crazy.
Vlad,
was he there?
No.
Have
he
you ever met Vlad?
I probably has our pin.
But he's such a secret fan.
Yeah.
He's so.
Well, he has a pin. So
I swear to God, I thought Vlad was 13 years old because all he would write was "yo," and I'm like, that's what a 13-year-old would write.
What do you want him to write? The guy is just doing this out of favor for us. I'm like, all right, I'll leave a comment for you guys.
And then I realized, oh, he has a pin, so he must be over 18 or something.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize. I wonder who the hell's Vlad?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Oh, Vlad, if you can't come this Sunday, you should know the following Sunday, which is May 20th, is our 100th episode.
Whoa.
And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to contact one of my favorite Italian patissier, Alessandro.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell, what's the name of his store again?
Cafe Evie.
I'm going to tell him, hey, buddy, make us some cannolis and some cannoli. Make us some cannoli.
Yeah.
And make them some Italian pastries.
That'd be nice. And then, we'll have some.
Yeah.
So,
guys, our 100th episode. Come on down, May 20th, or come this Sunday. Every show has been so fun, honestly.
Yeah. Summertime's rolling around, and we're excited. Okay, my hot takes. Do you know the pasta kind of takeout place Drogeria in the Mile End?
No.
So this place, it's too bad you don't know it, but it's like one of the most popular places. The Mile End has exploded, by the way. It's become insane. Everywhere you go, when I first moved in there was a few nice little places. Everywhere you go, there's giant lines. And it used to just be Fairmont Bagels, right? Or what's the
Fairmont Saint-Viateur.
Saint-Viateur. I was about to call it St. Hubert Bagels. But there used to be lines just there. Now every place has there's an ice cream place, the line's huge, donut place, the line's huge, and now this pasta place, which I used to go to a lot. And for the people that like going to Drogeria, it's called Drogeria Fine, I think. I gotta say it's overrated because when I used to go, they used to use real tomatoes. Now they're so popular they can't keep up. They use canned tomatoes.
For their pasta sauce?
Yeah.
It's okay to use canned tomatoes.
They.
Why is that bad?
You know, on their sign it said, "Real tomatoes."
They're still real. There's just probably they got like pastane. What's the name of that Italian?
Oh, pastine. Yeah,
I call it pastane. I make it Armenian. Maybe they get their tomatoes from Italy. So, they buy canned tomatoes.
They used to be good. I don't know. I had them not that long ago. I gotta say, it tastes kind of tinny.
Ugh, you're just finding a reason to complain.
Oh,
It's funny. Yesterday I
wait
went
a minute.
to...
I think I know this guy. Remember a long?
He looks like the Lord of the Rings. He just came out of that.
Remember a long?
Fat Neo.
Dude.
He does this and then he
Dude,
falls on the floor.
We can't make too much of a commotion because he's gonna come over to us and bother the hell out of us. 'Cause
Yeah?
When I was at, look, he's talking to everybody. So I was at Quinn's Art Loft Halloween party a long time ago.
Is it him?
He's the annoying guy.
He's the annoying guy who was like twirling?
Yes, twirling. And he's dressed
Whoa.
all crazy still. He's still Halloween.
Listen, if I give him $5 and he twirls behind us, I don't care. Listen, here's the thing you have to learn about people. Everybody got a price. Everybody got a price.
Can you twirl in front of us?
Yeah. Just twirl, bro.
That's
Get
the
some
guy.
views.
Oh my God. Anyway, he had a cane. He's like, he still has a cane. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Uh,
Okay, another hot take.
here's my hot take.
Yeah.
So, as you know, I live in Villeray, beautiful Villeray. Yesterday, I went with my best friend Guillaume. My not Jewish best friend Guillaume. He's not perfect, he's not Jewish, but what are you going to do? So, we're like, let's go eat. And we're like, let's walk. The weather was so nice. I'm like, let's go for a walk.
City walk.
So, we walked on Saint-Hubert.
Yeah.
And I love Saint-Hubert. I've told you this before.
Saint-Hubert is nice, yeah.
is my favorite street in Montreal because nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a store that only sells lamps. There's 25 wedding dresses store. No one is ever inside,
No.
and yet every 15 years they're
Yeah.
like, "All right, we're revamping the whole street."
Yeah.
This street is made for money laundering.
Yeah.
I bet you. Please don't kill me, people who the mob who controls
Yeah.
Saint-Hubert. Nothing. There's a store that only sells cell phone cases.
Yeah.
How could you afford rent?
There's a 4-story Salvation Army. 4 stories of Salvation Army. How much do you need?
My God, they can invade a country. Anyway, so we
that's
walked.
true.
We went north, and I know you're in a good area for immigrant food. When we walked for like 2 minutes, and the only thing we could hear is Spanish. Like, hey, just people, Spanish people. I'm like, oh, we should eat Spanish. Like whatever,
Yeah.
we should eat whatever food restaurant. If it's non-white, this is what we should eat. For 2 minutes we walked. Not a single word of French or English we heard. Even the homeless people
Wow.
were Espanol. I'm like, oh, we're gonna have some great food. So we
Wow.
stopped and we ate a burrito. It was
Oh,
okay. It was a
okay.
bit expensive.
Burritos are so expensive, I find.
2 burritos
Why are they so
with
expensive?
fries and 2 cervezas for
$60?
$90.
$90?
$90.
Holy
2 burritos, 2 potato fries, 2 cervezas. I did a
That's-
joke that didn't work. I'm gonna do it on the podcast.
Okay, tell me.
So the waitress comes. She's like, "Hola." I'm like, "Hola." She's like, "Would you like to drink?" I'm like, "Yes, we'll have a 4 X." She's like, "¿Qué?"
Okay.
I'm like, 4 X. She's like, ¿Qué? I'm like, 2 X, please. She's like, "Oh, okay."
She's like,
she, didn't-
oh.
she did not get the joke.
No.
Mm.
I want to go.
It died. Thank you. Keep talking.
There's this donut place not too far from here. That's amazing. That's not my hot take.
Donuts?
Isn't, no,
Donuts?
donuts. Churros, but round churros.
Round churros.
Well, I think, aren't churros like sort of like donut-y?
Yeah.
So it's like,
But it's like a
white churro.
It's a donut on a stick.
a donut on it.
A donut on a stick. We call it a churro.
Have you heard of Bernie Bane?
Who?
Bernie Bane.
¿Qué?
Bernardo
Bernardo?
Meñarno.
Bernardo Meñardo. Is that a street?
It's on Bernard Street.
Yes.
And it's a donut place called Bernie Bane.
Bernie May. It's a good donut place?
It's amazing. I can't get to it though because the line, no matter what, is always an hour long.
That's crazy.
I used to go there.
Can you get it door dashed?
No, they don't do it. And you know what? They're closed. This is their hours: 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. When do you go get a donut? Like you got people work. When are they gonna leave work, sneak out of work to get a donut? And they're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, which is the only time I come down here. It's like not that far. So, God, my life. Life's pretty good if those are the only problems. But I love those donuts, and I try. Oh, it's a Sunday. I'll get a
Yeah.
donut. No, not happening. People from. It's funny. You could tell people that live downtown, like really, really downtown, because they were like. I overhear conversations, and they're like, "Oh, I love the Mile Line. It's great to get out of the city." That's a real conversation, and it's like, dude,
That's
it's
so
not
funny.
that
What
far.
are you, in a village?
Yeah, it's like 10-minute drive.
Not even.
Yeah.
It's literally like 3 metro stations
What
and you're
the
there.
hell? It's great to get out of the city. Where are you guys
But
from?
who lives downtown anymore?
I don't know.
Downtown is full of homeless people and crack.
Oh,
Didn't you
yeah.
see a fight happening?
Yeah, that was the.
Let's not talk about it too
craziest
much
fight,
about
yeah.
where and the how.
You know,
but it was
yeah.
that's.
I
I
feel-
go every time
yeah.
I go downtown. I'm like, this is apocalypse.
I know. Okay, maybe not downtown. Maybe like closer to like the water. There's all these giant high rises now.
Oh, the old port.
It's not the Old Port anymore. It's like to the west of Old Port, like Griffintown mixed with Little Burgundy.
Yeah,
mixed with this,
yeah.
All that area now
Ah.
is just Toronto.
Just
It looks like
condos,
Toronto.
just condos,
Giant
condos.
glass condos, and that's where like. I guess if people come from like Toronto and they want to move to Montreal, they don't know where to move. They move
Yeah.
to like the nice condo. So.
Dude, so my friend bought a duplex. My friend bought a duplex. And here's how much money there is in the city. He bought a duplex and he wants to rent the top floor, right? Because it's a duplex. The person who rented from him, he's from Toronto. They just FaceTime the apartment. And they're like,
That's
yeah,
it?
we'll take it. How much is it? Couple of thousands a month? Yeah, we'll take it.
Jesus.
They FaceTime the apartment. The guy is like very rich with an actress girlfriend or whatever.
Okay.
And they just, yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. If we don't
Imagine-
like it, we'll go somewhere else. Let's just
take
stay in
it.
the hotel. Why not?
We'll rent it. We'll $24,000 a year on rent.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, based only on FaceTime visit. Is that crazy?
I bet let's say Saudi people, they don't even look. They look at.
They buy. Saudi people do the same, but with buying.
Oh
They just
wow.
buy.
Yeah, we'll buy it.
Yeah, if money.
Wow. That's not bad. I would be like, if I had this is the game we play. If I had if I had that much money, I would live like in a tube or something that goes, or like I would be floating over the world, and I would be going, and all I would have was my clothes in the tube, and the clothes would come and they would change my clothes, and I would have like all my amenities in the tube. You know what I mean?
Where if you want to poop? Where you poop?
In the tube.
You poop in the tube.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Poop
you
tube.
You poop in the tube.
It's the cigars making me say crazy.
Dude, I feel like I'm a different person. I feel like I'm on vacation.
It's so
My body hasn't seen the sun in like 6 months, and we're like, ooh, poop tube. Thank you for these cigars, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Every time I try to quit, they bring me back.
Hey,
It's been quite difficult, man, quitting the shisha.
Speaking of that's from the Godfather, right?
What?
That quote.
Yeah, every time they.
So Francis Ford Coppola
Yeah.
released a trailer for his new movie
Ooh.
that's coming out.
What's it called?
It's called Megalopolis
Megalopolis.
with Adam Driver and
Megalopolis.
Megalopolis.
Isn't that an old movie?
No, that's like something. There is a name similar.
Yeah.
It's like Stuckalopolis.
Megapolis. Megalopolis.
Is this maybe it's Megapolis. This is Megalopolis.
Megalopolis. Sounds like you're inventing words. Megalopolis.
It's like a Greek megalus.
Happy Greek Easter, by the way. Hey,
Oh yeah.
to our listeners, happy Greek Easter.
Mhm.
So yeah, so Francis Coppola, Megalopolis.
It has a high budget. It's like it's supposed to have like the highest budget of any movie of all time, and it's gonna bomb. But
You think?
I'm excited. It looks cool. Like it looks like he's making how like Titanic. He's making a tragedy romance movie in the vein of Titanic.
Oh.
Think of like, oh my God, I love you. It's like a classic kind of Hollywood kind of movie.
Well, I think it would be good for cinema. Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. Hey, want to hear something? An interesting trivia?
Mhm.
Guess when the Titanic sank. Let's start with that.
1912.
1919, not far.
Oh.
Guess when they found the shipwreck.
Oh, I don't know, like the 90s?
1985.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
It took so long to find it.
Damn.
1985. That's not too long ago.
Not that long ago.
That's why I assume Steven Spielberg was so excited to visit it and make a movie about it. No, not James Cameron.
James Cameron.
Yeah, everyone's so excited because they found it like 10 years before.
Yeah. And did you see like they were able to get some wine from there?
They did.
Yeah,
from
they
the
found like a crate with wine in it, and they opened it up and they kind of like filtered it, and it was like wine.
Wait, are you sure? Because humans can't get out on the. You know what I mean?
They didn't go under and drink the wine.
No. No, but in the sense that you can't, like, a human can't go. Not
No,
skydiving.
it probably was like swimming.
Swimming. Yeah, you can't go swimming all the way there.
But they probably have like
You need robots.
yeah, they probably had a robot that had like a cup holder or whatever, and they created it up.
Wait, guys, we shouldn't unscrew the wine.
Yeah. Because I saw a video. They're at an auction and they opened it up.
Yeah?
And yeah.
Whoa.
And
Would
it
you
was
drink?
Red.
Would
What?
you drink wine from the?
If it was tested and there was no like syphilis in there, syphilophilis in there.
Megalopolis. There's no Megalopolis in there. It's good to be out, isn't it? So where are we going this summer, man? We need to talk. Because I'm looking at the trips right now. I don't know. Go. Where's
Well, me and Claire might go for a couple of days in Vienna.
Vienna? That's Austria.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because her friend lives there, and she knows everything about Vienna, and we might go for a couple.
Here's what I want. I want one episode or two episodes.
Yeah, in a
Another.
location.
That's it. And
Yeah.
then you can do whatever you want. I don't want to hang out with you. You don't want to hang out with me. Go with your wife.
No, but she's
That's your last
leaving.
vacation before you get married, which is your last vacation.
Mm.
So go enjoy it with your wife. I'll need you for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
You know.
But
'Cause
she's leaving, and then we'll have. I'll be around. I'll be floating around. I'm not sure where I would want to go.
Because the prices are going up.
Yeah, I know.
Like up. And I know you have a special discount or whatever.
I don't.
No, don't you have a special discount with that guy, the comedian, Sean? He gave you a discount?
No, it expired.
So now the tickets to London is 1100s.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah? It
Yeah.
was like 800 4 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Because if I go to London, I might spend a couple of days. But now I'm looking at prices of Paris. Paris is like 1,000.
Wow.
But then I'll go to Paris. I'll visit the Louvre. I didn't get to visit it.
Ooh.
You know?
Are you gonna take like the train over to London after?
I don't know if I'll go to London. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm gonna be nowhere near London. I'm gonna be like the other
You're
side.
going already? Yeah. Wait, when are you in London?
I'm flying straight basically to Newcastle.
Okay, flying to Newcastle. Are you going to go to London?
I don't think so.
Okay. So from
I
Newcastle, you go
don't
to Vienna.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check out the prices for Vienna. Maybe I'll meet you there for a day or two.
Yeah. Vienna. Yeah.
When will you be in Vienna?
I think maybe that weekend when I arrive, because probably
Like the
just
20th.
Yeah, because I honestly don't know. Like I
Okay.
have no idea. But
Since you're already there, I'll go. I'll spend the 2 days there, and then I'll go to. I have no idea where I'm gonna go. I have no idea. It stresses me a little bit because I'm like, I saw Egypt. Tickets are $500. What? I could go to Egypt. That would be so cool.
but it's pretty safe.
As I told you, right? I lost Guillaume once in Egypt, and then we went to Lebanon, and the war happened, so we had to be evacuated.
He had to be evacuated?
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
How far? You did, but how far is Lebanon from Egypt?
No. We went to Egypt.
Uh-huh.
I lost these are two things that happened. I went to Egypt. I was with Guillaume. I got into a fight with a girl I was dating, and I ended up leaving Guillaume all by himself. Now that's not gonna happen with you.
No, unless I leave you.
Because
Unless I'm like,
I have to save. I have to go. Claire's pissed off. So I have to save the marriage.
but
when we went to Lebanon, war happened.
yeah, and you had to be evacuated.
No, every Canadian living in Lebanon had to be evacuated, including you.
I know. That's what I mean. Just like Amer, and like the president came down, and they took you out of there.
It was by boat, but Guillaume.
Oh,
yeah.
by boat.
Yeah, it was. Our boat was quite big. Guillaume's boat was like I told you, like a small fisherman's
Oh,
boat.
he was with you in Lebanon.
Yes.
Well,
I don't want that to happen to you.
I remember that. Yeah, that's funny. He was on
Yeah.
a boat.
I don't want that story to happen to you. So that's why.
But
I'm like,
would they do war in Egypt? Egypt
not-
seems like a peaceful city.
But like, you would be 100% in to go to Egypt.
yeah, I think
Seriously?
I would love to go to Egypt. I would love to go to Egypt.
You wouldn't be like weirded out by all the immigrants.
Oh, I'd be the immigrant.
You know what I mean. I know you, Gabe.
No. If I'm in another country and everybody's the one's culture, I get it.
Imagine this, but also, I spoke to an Egyptian. He said no one goes to Egypt in July because it's like 85 degrees.
Whoa. Okay. Well, I'm pretty heat tolerant.
Yeah, into the mic, please.
That was gross. I'm pretty
getting
heat.
arrested.
I'm pretty. I'm pretty good at being hot, But as long as I have sunscreen, I'm good.
Gabe,
It's 110, 120.
It is crazy heat.
Like what are we talking? 120. I meant.
It's crazy. We're talking maybe 50 degrees.
Ooh, that's too hot.
It's the desert,
Ooh,
baby.
Spicy.
It's the desert.
Oh,
You understand?
But
I might have to wear shorts. That's how.
Is it so hot that
It's the
it will be the only one there?
It's African desert.
That sucks. What's the best time for Egypt?
They say it's
Christmas?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what he told me, but he's like, no one goes to Egypt in the summer. It's crazy.
I
You are insane. It's very hot.
I saw on Instagram. This is what I would do if I was rich. I saw on Instagram.
If I was a rich man.
It was
a
a tech billionaire. He was getting married to somebody, and they rented Egypt. They rented Egypt. It's like not just the pyramids. Like they were like tap dancing on the. They're like the first dance was on the Sphinx. They got lights. It looked so amazing. It looked insane.
Yeah, it's like you know what's crazy? I bet you he would have had the same wedding here. It would have cost the same.
Wow.
But because slavery and cheap labor, he probably got Egypt.
It's funny. Like I'm a comedian, right? I don't have that type of seeking for attention. Like I would not want. Like I would.
Says the guy who makes videos in front of. Come on, man.
No. But that's different. This is like, look at this. Well, like I don't want to. It's weird. Like
I don't think at that point. I don't know if he's going. Look at this. Like let's have an amazing party. Let's have the Egypt just for ourselves.
I know.
Let's reserve the pyramids.
And
you understand?
I guess you're so rich.
Reserve the pyramids.
Yeah, you have people doing all the logistics for you.
It's like going. Oh yeah, Niagara Falls. Yeah, it's hours for like 7 days.
That's amazing.
That's what he did basically.
With my tubes.
Yeah, only people with our group can go down the tubes.
Let's go down with tubes, guys.
No one is allowed to look at it. No one is allowed to approach it. Yeah, we have it. Yeah, you know the Great Wall of China? Yeah, we're just going to have our wedding reception on the Great Wall of China.
Dude,
imagine if we record a podcast on the Great Wall of China.
That would be cool. China
would be
is
the greatest
so far.
podcast of all time.
We'd have to do a podcast on the airplane. It'd be so long to get there.
Yeah.
It'd take like 40 hours to get there.
Yeah.
China's so big.
So big. Every student of mine is like, hey, let's go to China, come to China, come to China.
China looks awesome. But then it's like, I don't know if the propaganda is working on me, because every time I see things of China, I'm like, China looks amazing. I want to go. China looks so clean.
Everyone I met is, again, I spent time with like 7-year-olds. So they're great. The 7-year-olds, they're fantastic.
They're fantastic.
Oh, look, this is something I'm not familiar with. So you see these people over there, they're having a picnic. So, and they put decoration.
Why did they hang up a decoration for a dinner?
It's like we're having picnic, but we want decoration above us.
That's a little
Isn't
much.
That cute?
It is
That's
very
a girly,
and
girly
like
girl.
a guy would never.
Yeah, we smoke cigars.
You know what my idea of hanging in the park is? I bring my binoculars. Oh, I should bring my binoculars. That's my favorite thing. I look at birds out the window and squirrels. I saw a squirrel in my window going nuts. It was doing backflips. It was jumping, flipping, jumping. I was laughing. I was looking for like 10 minutes laughing. It was amazing. I looked up why they did it. It had a parasite in it, apparently. That's why.
Like in his brain?
I think it's like itchy. It's like he's like filled with lice and diseases. So that's why it was jumping around.
Yeah, they're cute rats.
I thought they were cute and jumping around, but it was like getting eaten alive by like bugs, I guess. I felt so bad after because it was playing with a stick, and I'm like, oh, he's like a dog. He's scratching his ass.
Like, yeah, apparently worms and parasites are a real. Look at this! Oh, look at this cute little dog with the cone around its neck. My God, I forgot humans exist. I swear. When you do only comedy, you see humans only as audience members, but then you get out during the day and you're like, these are people. They're entertaining themselves. They don't need comedy. Why?
I keep on trying to like this.
Yeah, I had a fun week. I did comedy. I went to a literally one of the smallest town I ever visited. I did a show in a bar. In a barn. The bar
in a
was
barn?
a barn.
That's cool.
Like, it looked like a barn. It was, you walked in and like, oh, that's a barn that turned into a bar.
Yeah.
You know when you get off the highway? It took me like 40 minutes off the highway just driving in fields to get to the place. At a certain point, you know, like there's songs that say like, ooh, you arrive at a crossroad.
Yeah.
And then the devil shows up. He's like, wanna sell your soul? every crossroad, I'm like, oh yeah, this is where that would happen.
That's
This
so
is
funny.
where the devil would show up.
Or it's
Would
like,
you
you know, like in the end of the movie Castaway, where Tom Hanks is standing on the roads looking. He's like,
That's
looking-
literally what I did comedy.
That's such a you could stand on the road and every road is a decision.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
either you want to go down this road, you want to go down
Yeah,
that
I'm
road.
gonna go which road, baby.
You want to go down.
So it was interesting performing in front of a bunch of farmers.
It was fun.
It was. I did 25 minutes, which was great, but it was
Oh, wow.
work. It wasn't like
Yeah.
press play, da 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 da. I had to like go and tickle them.
Tickle the cow
I
and
had to go. Peekaboo.
it would be sick if because it's in a barn, right? And it's
Yeah.
a bar. There's like a beer, or you're like, I'll get the what's this town called? Whatever, make up a name. Thompson Town. I'll have the Thompson Town special, and it's like a pint. And then they open up the barn, and it's like a cow, and they go. And you're
It's beer on tap from a cow. It's a beer cow. Where do beer come from? Beer cows. That would be funny if every liquid came from a tit of something.
yeah.
Beer, cow.
Yeah.
Wine, French cow.
French cow.
Milk,
Cow.
cow.
My mom.
Hey now, how's your mom?
She's good. She's good. We went for.
Because you celebrated Easter.
Dude, I don't think I ate that much in so long. We went to this nice, really, really amazing Greek restaurant. It was called Panama. It's on Jean Talon. I've never been. I've always wanted to go. It's a little pricey, so we go, and it's like, holy. Realize nobody's actually doing Easter at home anymore because all the grandmas in the world that were doing Greek Easter at their house are all getting super old. And no one in the younger generations wants to even host it. They're like, it's too much work, it's too much money. I don't have a house.
Houses are too small.
Yeah.
Apartments are too small.
We have one family member that could do it, but I think they have like other family. But so the whole restaurant was packed with Greek people, whole families having Easter dinner at a restaurant, and it was great. It was
It's nice. It's
yeah.
it's a family. It's like a community center, but in a restaurant.
Yeah, and it was so good. It was some of the best Greek food we ever had.
Panama.
Yeah, Panama.
So Panama gets your thumbs up.
Yeah, Panama. Woo. Yeah, Panama's great. And then
What was
then
the church thing at midnight.
it was good. It was fun. They didn't do. You could tell the younger generations again. They don't want to do the fireworks. They were scared of the police. They respect the police or they hate the police. I don't know, but it was a beautiful night. I did like I met up with my cousin, and then we're hanging outside with the candles. You saw me with the candles. Oh, I love holy words. But those candles are nice. And then no, they didn't do the fireworks at midnight. It was too sad. I was sad. No fireworks. But I gained like 4 pounds from that dinner. I was down to 193, which is
You look great.
almost 20 pounds from where I started. I gained 4 pounds in one day of just eating pounds and pounds. But I'm out slowly.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's true. I gained a lot of weight since I started smoking shisha. So I'm addicted.
Oh, really? You gained a lot of weight from
Yeah, man. Because everyone has an addiction. Some people are addicted. Like, what are the 5 senses again? Touch, smell,
tubes,
taste,
tastes,
sight, ear,
and
touch,
here.
smell. Wait, touch, smell, touch, smell,
Touch, smell, sight,
taste,
hear.
sight, hearing. Okay, so these are the 5 senses. Everyone's addiction falls into those 5
Yeah.
senses. Okay, touch, sex, whatever. Smell,
Cocaine.
shisha, smoke, cocaine. Yeah. Taste, food,
Everything, yeah.
smoking, all that. Just And I don't know if there's any addicted to sounds, but that would be.
Or like a sight you're looking at, like.
Yeah, those who travel all the time that cannot stay in the same place. They're
Oh.
addicted to travel. They cannot
Yeah.
see the same thing again and again.
Wow.
So as I said, dude, I sit at home. I'm like, my mouth. I can't. Here's the analogies that I found. Okay, here's how good shisha is. You're telling me I can't breathe my favorite air. It's like this. Okay, imagine you eat nachos. You've eaten nachos. Nachos are delicious.
Nachos.
And then one day someone brings you salsa, and you're like,
Yeah.
of course, nachos and
Yeah.
salsa.
Oh.
This is how they're supposed. Of course.
Are you a sour cream guy?
Who cares? So nachos and salsa. This is what I'm supposed to eat. Nachos and salsa. And then one day you're like, all right, I gotta quit salsa. And then you go back to just
I know, dry ass nachos.
nachos.
Dry ass nachos.
So now I'm just breathing regular air.
Yeah.
My house now doesn't smell. Here's another thing: is that as I said, listen, you know me. I'm a 40-year-old man who lives alone.
Yeah.
So there's a part of my parents who think I'm gay. And
once a week I come over.
once a week you come over, you drain my balls. Anyways, and it doesn't help when people walk in my house and it smells like essential oils. It smells like I'm burning incense. Like, that's not helping.
It smells like a hippie's house or something.
People I'm straight. Like, are you
So
burning
funny.
strawberry peach
That's
essential oil?
hilarious. That's so funny.
I'm like, oh.
Your house. Ooh, what's this? Is that a?
Ooh.
Did you go to IKEA get a candle?
Are you burning candles?
It's like, no, it's my lungs. I breathe that out now.
It's cancer, baby.
Oh.
I'm trying to stay busy, but I don't know. Just at night, I gotta feed the monsters.
You should go for like the most insane runs of all time. Like I remember once I was having not anxiety, I was feeling like angry and like pent up, and then I was like, you know, I'm gonna like violently run, and I said I'm gonna like, and this was before
Naruto run.
Naruto.
Is it called Naruto run?
I don't know.
I seen losers do it.
Oh, they're like this.
Naruto?
Yeah. Like
Is it Naruto? Naruto.
Like Andrew Kardashian would run like that or something.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah, nerds. Nerds. I love them, but they're nerds.
No, they're big nerds. But and this was before like I was getting in shape. I was like a fat guy being like, I'm just gonna try to run for 40 minutes straight, and I felt nauseous, and then I was too nauseous to feel mad. I was just feeling so, but I was like, I felt.
It's nights are so. You know, Toni Braxton has a song called "Unbreak My Heart." I really like her. She has great.
Yeah,
she has a couple
good.
of songs that, "Unbreak My Heart," "Wasn't Man Enough for Me," two classics that I listen to on repeat all the time. And "Unbreak My Heart," there's a line where she says, "The nights are so unkind," and I'm like, it's true. When you're battling like a addiction, the nights during the day, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I have things to do. I have places to be. I have jokes to write.
Then
I
when
have
you're
shows,
back home,
and then you come back home, and the nights are so unkind.
Just get Lego.
I bought a yo-yo. That's the reason why I was 4 minutes late today. 'Cause I arrived today, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Dude, look. So now they have decorations, and now they have bubbles. They're blowing bubbles. There's no children there.
They're children.
They are children.
They're children.
They are children.
When I hear something sad.
Whoa.
So, a couple of 3 weeks ago, this is how I know I'm getting old. A couple of weeks ago, there was this. I did a show. I did very well. A weekend show. A girl, Instagram, checked out my story. I checked her out. We followed each other. Wait, let me. We followed each other. It was nice. Take her. She's young. She's in her 20s.
Okay, yeah.
I take her phone. We talk on the phone. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, Gabe. Just imagine. Beautiful girl. Huge. In her young 20s.
Wow.
She's,
Early.
I'm like, that's
That's
talk
cool.
on the phone.
Talk on the phone.
Of course.
Like chat? Like, hi,
Yeah,
hi.
I'm like, yeah, when I hear your voice. 'Cause
Whoa.
she knows me. She saw me on stage.
Yeah.
That's how she connected with me. But I don't know who she is. I just saw photos of her on her Instagram. Gorgeous. Oh, my God. Talk on the phone. Okay, it's, a little chemistry.
Yeah.
You can tell she's interested. She's not interested. Then we text. At my age, dude, I need text chemistry.
Yeah.
I'm texting her. She's like, huh? I'm like, oh, you have... You're...
Are you making
double your age?
Are you making Tony Braxton references? Like the unbreak my heart.
Like it was causing me. We were supposed to go on a date on Monday. It was causing me so much anxiety. I'm like, I need text chemistry.
Yeah.
You can't just thank you, Bird. He agrees with me. I need text chemistry. Without text chemistry, I cannot build the.
Yeah.
Even if I just wanted a one night stand, and Guillaume told me that, he's like, Amer, she's looking just probably for a fun time. She's not looking. You're literally 17 years older than her.
Yeah.
She's not looking for anything serious. Just looking for fun. But the idea of sitting on a date.
Yeah. You
For an hour, 2 hours and a half.
Go through the whole
in
date.
order to us finally, I'm like, I canceled. I'm like, I'm sorry. I need chemistry.
Unless you're like literally like, hey, what do you do? What?
I wanted to. I'm like, how can I bring up listen? What if I paid you?
Oh yeah, I guess so. But I bet even if you, I don't even know.
I don't know how to approach it.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to approach it.
It is hard. It is hard, especially because you are slightly older. I'm being kind. Than her, I mean. Than her. But it is hard to be like, hey, I just want to do the deed.
Yeah, but
She'd be like, call your.
it sucks. I'm getting older. I'm getting older. That I need more. I need text chemistry. That's very important for me.
Yeah.
You know, what are we gonna talk about? Like, we're talking about COVID. She's like, yeah, I was in high school. I'm like, what the?
Oh no.
She's like 24, 23.
So she's all like screwed up. She's got like, oh my
No,
god.
she's in like look at this. It's a cult. White people's cult over there. Ooh, yoga in the park.
Oh, yoga. It's funny. Like tomorrow's gonna be like 10 degrees raining. Like all this is like an illusion. Yeah.
I just put my AC.
I know it's gonna be so cold. The whole week is freezing.
I'm gonna freeze in my house.
This is the one day we're gonna have. It's the last and first day of summer right now. Well, I mean until next Sunday.
For me, today is the first day of summer because
It's
finally
beautiful.
I can leave my house without wearing
know.
underwear. Hey now.
Hey now.
Wah, wah. I did that on stage, dude. I had one of
That's
my
funny.
best sets on Saturday. Friday. Yeah, Saturday. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
That's a funny joke.
Yeah? Just a quick-
I like it. It's because I actually haven't heard that twist. Actually, I have probably, but it's funny. Yeah, I like it. I like a quick twist.
I didn't invent misdirection.
I know. But it's funny. It got me. And usually I see twists come.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That first day where you don't wear a
Yeah,
jacket,
it's perfect.
and they're like, oh, let me.
Oh, the first
Now
day.
we're-
Yeah. And, I realize I'm getting older. When I was young, I used to love day drinking. Now I can't ever day drink ever again, I think. I can't day drink. I can't even have one beer. I can't have one beer pretty much ever, really. I have one beer, I'm drunk. And then I feel like shit.
The next day or the day?
The
of?
next day. And then that night. And then I eat food and I feel worse. I can't eat or drink anything. That's why I'm only going to consume cigars. I'm only, because they never make me feel. Well, it's not healthy. I need a vice of some sort.
Yeah.
That's something that doesn't make me feel like.
This doesn't make you feel like crap?
Well, no.
Well, this is high because we're both high on nicotine. I can feel.
I feel like
this is, we're like buzz.
This
right?
is the best feeling ever.
Yeah. Now you understand when like every Joe Rogan podcast, they're all on Zins and
Yeah.
like it's
I don't want to do
coffees.
Zins because it's too accessible. It needs to be a little bit hard. It needs to stink. It needs to be.
Yeah.
I can't be indoors, and I can't do it secretly. That's a little too addictive-y because I could see myself like. Because Claire goes to work all day, right? I'm home. I'll be popping 40 Zins, feeding my bird Zins. I'm going to be zinning.
Your bird is like, what's the name of that bird? That really hummingbird?
Oh, yeah.
Your parakeet is now a hummingbird.
So it's a little scary.
Yeah.
So this is I have this.
Yeah.
And then it's a little too expensive to have it all the time.
Yeah.
So I can't be buying $20 of cigars a day.
No, but listen, if you bring it to the podcast, it will be part of the budget of the podcast.
Oh yeah, okay, not
The
bad.
budget, the
I mean,
podcast.
whatever.
Will pay,
It's only.
we'll go to Kanawage. We'll buy.
Ooh, Kanawage!
We'll buy like a pack of 100.
Ooh.
Listen, if I can get a cigar, dude, we need to go to Egypt. The idea of smoking a shisha with the pyramids behind me. That's smoking a shisha, pyramid behind me, recording a podcast. Get arrested for public indecency.
What do you drink? Like a coffee or a tea or
Tea
soda?
or a thick
Mango?
juice.
Ooh.
Dude, it's the city of fruits. Like
Yeah.
You go, you get whatever fruit you can think of. They have like straight from the.
I was trying to make a gay joke, but I couldn't because City of Fruits, but I couldn't even. I wasn't fast enough.
And the curry.
Yeah.
Exotic fruits. Did you start jogging shirtless?
No. I've been doing
I imagine you what you would look like shirtless and tan. You would look very sexy.
I think
Like running.
it's gonna happen. So this is my run now. I'm actually so good at running. I run from my house. I run to Jerry. I run around the park, and then I run back, and I make it almost all the way home.
You're very.
That's
nice.
like-
you run down Saint-Urbain.
No, Saint Laurent,
Saint-Urbain. Yeah, it's fun.
and it's like 6 kilometers. It's like I need new shoes though. New running.
You
shoes.
run in these shoes?
No. I have running shoes that I need to buy, but I'm so cheap. But I'll yeah.
Very nice, man.
Yeah,
See, this guy's cool. This guy never works out. He's like a smoker.
I know that is
Keep
cool.
the motor running.
Yeah.
Get on that. How can you smoke more than this, Gabe? Explain to me how you're gonna light up this. Show the people. Okay, so you pinch it with your teeth, and then, you're gonna burn your beard. 3, 2, 1, whoop. How are we gonna? Okay, so he's keeping the flame so close. Just so you guys know, his cigar is about 2 centimeters long right now, and he still managed to light it up. All right, let's see if I can do it. So you pinch it with your teeth.
Ooh, that is nice.
I can't do this.
And when he's standing outside Melrose after the Wednesday show, hey, what's going on there? Melrose. I don't even know. I can't remember. I'm so jacked. I can't remember anybody's name.
You should run back home.
It's funny. Oh yeah, maybe. Woo. I wish there was like.
We're done.
What is like another drug we can do? That's like that doesn't impede us.
Here's the thing. This is not good for you. Nothing. It's a drug. Nothing.
No,
it's not good.
It's not good.
Nothing's good. It's just.
I was listening to an interview with the singer of Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
He said for about 16, 17 years he was not so secretly, but he was like kind of like no, he was just basically on meth for 17 years. He would do it. He said like if you smoke meth, you lose all your teeth and stuff. But if you parachute it, which is like just the powder, and you swallow it, you just like you feel like an edge. And he said it made him like super insanely. I think I talked about it on the podcast, but made him so creative. But also like
You want to do meth, Gabe?
no, I don't want to do.
You want to do meth,
But
Gabe?
wouldn't it be awesome
Gabe,
to
no,
always be on the edge?
No.
Like being like
No,
dude,
no,
like
no, no,
like
no,
you know
no,
like
no.
how shark smells like blood and they're always flying towards the blood.
Dude, just do Adderall.
I can't. See, that's too sneaky.
Why?
I don't want.
Meth is less sneaky than Adderall. Explain your logic, Gabe.
I want.
Explain how you.
Because if I'm smoking meth, my teeth will be falling out. You'll notice.
No, but Adderall. No, if you want to parachute your meth.
I'm not gonna do it because I can't find meth. Maybe I won't say. I know somebody. I know somebody that is hooked on meth.
Really?
Yeah,
You're is hooked on meth?
Yeah, it's very sad.
The one I met?
No.
Okay.
I have a cousin. They live like in the country. In the country.
In the country.
And it's fun. It's like, where do you get meth in the country?
This is where they make it.
Yeah.
They don't make it in the Myland. Rent is too high.
But it's like country, like let's say like West Island.
Yeah.
Outside of West Island.
Yeah, this is when rent is cheap. You need a big house.
And it's sad. Like you think I'd be riding horses and cutting lawns,
and
but they're all meth.
and making meth.
Yeah. And it's sad. Like it really makes you paranoid, but like psychosis to the point.
Yeah, it's not good. But however, Adderall, I told you, was super fun. When I did it,
this is done.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Don't put it on the floor. Throw it in the can. Oh. Try Adderall. See how you feel. Here's the thing: you can't be creative. You're a very creative guy to a fault. You're too creative sometimes.
But I think
you can't be creative under Adderall.
No, it's more like
it's like now you know how we feel. We're like, woo!
Yeah.
You know that nicotine rush.
Oh.
Once this wears off and you're like, I want more, then you do meth. Start with nicotine. It's a gateway drug.
Oh, dude. Or maybe like B12 shots.
I take B12 before I go on stage every time.
And does that make you feel like you have an edge?
I don't know if it's... I'm a very high energy guy.
Yeah.
And it just gives me... Maybe it's just a placebo effect.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, yeah.
Then it's like, oh, I took my B12.
Yeah, okay.
It's rock and roll before
and then you have like can of Coke.
Can of Diet Coke. Can of ginger ale.
Yeah.
And a B12. These are the only 3 things I need to absolutely destroy and crush every show I do. I decided on what song I want to be played at my funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it on Spotify and it made me cry. I'm like, this is what I want to be played. Because it's also funny, and I'll explain why it's funny later. Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. However, I want the Scottish Symphony bagpipe edition of Amazing Grace.
Yeah.
So it's basically just bagpipes, and they're playing Amazing Grace. And I heard it, and I swear, dude, have you ever heard it?
Not that version. I don't know.
It's as if it's the soundtrack of Angel coming down from the sky to take your soul and bring you to heaven.
Wow.
It's the most beautiful sound I've ever heard.
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace played on bagpipes. And I want this to be played when I get buried. And I don't want a recording. I want you to hire like 4 or 5 bagpipe players. I want you to play it because the sound is so beautiful and pure. It's so beautiful. And the idea of like the sound, you're hearing the sound, the beautiful song, and to get that sound, you need 6 guys going. Like Like the amount of effort needed
Yeah.
to get the beautiful sound is hilarious. So I want this when I die.
Well,
I'm serious. You better make it happen.
Okay, yeah. I think about bagpipes a lot because because the way it works, you're like, how the hell does that thing work?
It's an intestine. It's a sheep stomach or something. This is how they make it. It's a sheep stomach.
Yeah, it's a sheep stomach.
You understand how?
Yeah.
You need a sheep stomach.
You need to kill
to get this beautiful.
You got to go to a butcher.
Can I have a sheep stomach? Why? How did they figure out that instrument?
So I think the way it works, you have the bag, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a little thing for your mouth to blow air in. But I think it's like you blow it in, you fill it up, and you press it with your arm, and then you do slightly blow it in as you're getting rid of the air.
That's hilarious.
Right?
To get that beautiful angelic sound.
You think it's angelic? I think it's kind of insane. That sound.
Listen to
Yeah?
Amazing Grace played on bagpipes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was at home and I started crying.
Really?
That's how beautiful the song was.
And I know you play music 24/7, the same
Absolutely.
song. So your whole house sounds like you're at an Irish cop funeral.
yeah. I mean, The Departed. Ooh, look at this beautiful lady. My God, it is spring. You can feel everyone is horny.
Mm.
Or I'm just horny. Me and that squirrel over there.
Yeah.
You're like, hey.
You're a fat squirrel.
Yeah, you don't want this guy to find your cigar. You can't throw it on the ground. You come back, he's like,
He's like doing backflips and scratching.
He's buying meth from your cousin. You know?
Yeah, but so we had Greek Easter, right?
Yeah.
My grandma wasn't doing anything, and then my mom, she's kind of like still kind of like a kid. We kind of all we all have sort of our own version of Arrested Development, but my grandma. So we have like this other family member on the other side of my grandma, like my grandma's husband's family. We're like my grandfather.
Yeah.
But he's not my grandfather. He's like my step grandfather, and he has like his whole family. They're not related to me at all by blood. So my grandma went to their house for Easter, and we weren't invited, which makes sense. It's not our family.
Yeah.
My mom was like, "No, I'm not ever gonna invite him ever again." And it's pretty funny. It's good drama. I love like kind of making her twisted further.
But doesn't she celebrate with you, with her every year?
Yeah. I
So
don't know.
why just let her? Is it her mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, let her celebrate with the other side.
Yeah. But
Why wasn't she invited? She's the daughter.
Because she's annoying and
your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're also like
It's a fat
yeah, it's
squirrel.
so fat. My mom, my uncle, they're very kind of insane people, and they're like, don't invite them. Let's just like keep it small, keep it simple, you know. And also they kept it a secret from us, so that's the little sneaky part. So my mom found out.
So basically, they don't want to be part of your life.
No, I'm okay. Yeah, they don't.
They want to. Yeah.
But it's okay.
Listen.
They're more Greek than us, I
They're
think.
gonna die soon. It's true. They're grandpas, man. They're grandpas and grandmas. You don't get to keep them forever. They eventually die.
Yeah. So your point is, don't worry, she'll be dead soon. Don't feel bad.
Let her do something. It's okay.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think it was her decision. I think she's just like whatever.
The husband took the decision.
That squirrel thinks it's winter still. It's looking for nuts.
You think?
I don't know. It's like
listen, it's a
fat.
park, so it's got used to finding so many debris and food.
Yeah.
Because everyone eats here and throws their cigars and
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, I smell a Guantanamera. Hey, what? I smell a Monte Cristo. Where is it? He's gonna go to the white people. They're gonna give him some fruit.
Damn, they're having a party.
I don't have that many friends.
Me neither. I have if I had that many friends, I would have the biggest podcast ever. That's how I think. I would have it would be like a picnic podcast. It'd be the most annoying podcast.
Oh yeah, because it would just be. You have a lot of friends. You do. You have your cousins. You're close to your family.
Yeah.
You hang out with your cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
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 I surprised my parents. So I was supposed to do a show on Friday, and the show got canceled. I'm like, I'm gonna go visit my parents.
Yeah, the roast battle, right?
Sorry.
The roast battle.
Yeah. So we went to. So I went to visit my parents, and they were so happy to see me. I'm like, man. Ugh.
Was it fun?
Yeah. I ordered pizza.
Oh.
I was the adult. Mom was like, "What do you want me to cook?" I'm like, "Mom, don't cook anything," because it was last minute, right? I don't cook anything. I'm coming. We'll order pizza. We'll eat this food together. It'll be nice. We laughed. I didn't tell them that, but I was a little high. It was great. So like my dad would crack a joke and I'd be like falling on the floor laughing.
Dad, I love you. I love you.
Let's not get carried away. No, I love my dad.
Like that guy loves his friend.
Oh, he just jumped into his arms.
Damn. I never
jumped into another guy's
with
arms.
2 cameras in my hand.
Yes. Oh, talk about cameras. So, I'm reading the brothers Karamazov.
Yeah.
And they talk about like sin and the attraction to sin and stuff like that. And I never wanted to steal anything. But now that I'm reading this book, I'm like, oh, where does this need come? I was walking down the street and I saw a guy holding a camera. Mm-hmm. Like a video camera, and I know the model because I've been shopping for cameras to record my my sets.
And it's a
nice
nice
one.
one.
It's like a $6,000 camera.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, oh, dude, like, what if I stole it right now?
Yeah.
Like, he's an old guy. I could just literally just.
Yeah.
And running, he's just walking with it because he probably doesn't know that. Like, I know exactly. I'm like, oh, this is where evil things. You have these thoughts and then you act on them.
Yeah, and chances are, like. He's an old guy with a nice camera. Chances are he's a tourist from out of town.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe a small town. These small town folk, you could swindle them. You can be like, "Hey, brother, how's it going? Are you looking for directions? You need to look for a bathroom. It's over there, sir. Let me look after your camera for a second. Don't bring it in the bathroom." And they're like, "What a very nice man." And then you take it and you leave.
And then you leave. And then suddenly you're watching. If you ever watch this podcast and suddenly it's
or like
4K,
HD,
perfect.
You can see all our wrinkles.
Lens, you capture everything. We're in Egypt. You see the pyramids and the Eiffel Tower. That's how good the camera is.
I'm listening to this book, and everyone in the book is like kind of like a sociopath mixed with like someone trying to manipulate people, steal something. Yeah. But every single person it's different. Every chapter has a different point of view from a different person, and they all justify why they do what they do. They're always like, "Oh, here's a young man. He's naive. He's young. The good Lord put him in my past so I can take his money."
Oh my God! Imagine.
And like it's all people that are like they think they're doing the good. One of the guys he's like a priest, and he's like a traveling priest, and he's just basically like a con man, but he's tricked himself into thinking he's doing good by taking stuff from people.
Have you ever justified bad actions like that?
No, I've always felt guilty.
Yeah, every time I smoked a cigar. I'm like, I broke my promise of not to smoke again.
Oh, it's
but
true.
Then in my mind, it's like, but I said no shisha. I said no shisha in my house.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat 5 tubs of ice cream.
No, just have one.
That's still a lot.
It is a lot. 5 times less.
No, but I'm trying to. I'm working out more. I'm doing some just keep my days busy.
Yeah.
Smoking a bit more weed just to get that hit on my throat. But the weed is like you take 2 puffs and you're done.
Yeah, I know, it's too bad. That's why.
But the cigar is taking 6 months of.
Woo, I feel unreal.
Right now?
I feel like.
Yeah, you're high.
I'm unreal.
Yeah, you're full of nicotine. That's what Josh. He's always on Zins. His Zins out.
But I can't do it that much. I would snap.
What do you mean you'd snap?
I would I don't know what that would look like actually. It would just be me being like.
I don't understand.
Like I would snap. I would go like crazy. I would be like
Kramer. You would Kramer on?
Maybe.
You're Kramer. There's a little Kramer in you, by the way.
Yeah, Kramer's awesome. But it's funny. I've been watching so much because as I work, I played just random. I played there was this documentary made by this YouTube guy that just took all the extras from all the Seinfeld DVDs and then edited them in chronological order to make it seem like a documentary, and it's amazing. And it's all just there's one section it's all about Kramer, and it's all the different times he's yelled at Elaine, because Elaine would laugh every take, and then Kramer, Michael Richards, was such a professional, he would never laugh. And then it shows him 20 years later, them talking about it, and he's always like, because if I would laugh, I would ruin the take, and then we wouldn't get the funny bit. I would do the funniest thing ever, and then Elaine would laugh, and I would have to first time I'm like, okay, 5th time, okay, and then the 10th time he's like, come on, and then he would joke punch her and she would be like, Jesus, because he's 6'8",
and he still laughs. She's still laughing.
But it's insane because you're at home watching it and like, oh, that's funny. Imagine in person, I would be shitting my pants. Like Kramer, you're Kramer. I'm watching Kramer. It'd be like if we're on sitcoms all of a sudden, and we hire some actors.
You love dude. I'm surprised you haven't. I find stand-up, and I don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah, yeah.
I find stand-up is the gateway to what you really want to do in life.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people start stand-up, end up writing movies. Some
Yeah.
people start stand-up, end up writing books. Funny, like it's introduction to humor.
Yeah.
You love sitcoms
Yeah.
and not
And-
not comics. What do you call them?
Oh.
Simpsons.
Yeah,
Family
yeah,
Guy.
yeah,
What do
yeah.
you call these? Cartoons.
Yeah, cartoons. Yeah.
You love those so much.
I know.
I'm surprised you haven't
Hey,
started a fucking sitcom.
I gotta tell you one thing. Guess what? Dicky Fucks is coming back.
Dick. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey!
we're filming on Friday.
on the Good Night podcast.
Yeah, we're shooting it on Friday.
It stays on the Good Night podcast. Can I be part of the writing? Or you guys?
No, it's just
you like
me
to
and
do it?
him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. No. I don't. I mean, you could fax in some jokes maybe, but like Jay Leno. But dude, like I'm such a
If
better.
it's something you have with your
yeah,
your
like
boyfriend.
I'm funnier now. I'm more quicker, and I'm a better
And you
editor.
discovered nicotine.
Yeah,
So you're like-
and it's gonna be. Oh, I'm so excited. Like
Good.
I've been trying to get him to do it for so long.
Seriously, can you put it on the Good Night?
No.
Why?
Are you kidding me? No.
It's not gonna get more money.
It's no, it's gonna be. It's literally gonna be the most simple YouTube channel. It's only gonna be Dicky. It's. I can't go into the YouTube.
Can you put it on Dicky and
No.
the Good Night?
No.
Can you link? Can people who follow us here?
Yeah.
We have a following here. We have 6,300 subscribers.
We can.
These are your fans.
Mhm.
How can they have access to that?
Dicky
Good
on
Night.
YouTube,
Ah, they're
and we're renaming it to just Dicky, because Dicky doesn't make it like how when people read the name, they're like, "What the hell is it? Are you just saying the F word?" Like,
Yeah, they
I have to
are.
bleep Dicky beep every single. So it's just gonna call it Dicky
I'm gonna find a way
or
to put
Dicky
it.
the puppet or
We're
something.
gonna find a way to put it on the Good Night podcast. I gotta force you to put it. I gotta find a way.
No, it's never gonna happen.
Because if
But-
I start, because I'm thinking of doing a podcast where I'm interviewing people.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put it on the Good Night podcast.
I know, but this
bring
is
back
different.
Starry Night.
If let's say I do a podcast where I interview Dicky or something, then maybe.
Can we have Dicky on the can we have Dicky
yeah,
here?
Yeah, maybe.
And
Who
then
knows?
we have like a 10,
yeah,
15
we
minute
need like
thing.
a box with like, hey everybody, how's it going?
Yeah, sure. Okay. and
So,
then,
yeah.
And then Dicky is, and then we interview Dicky. I'll
Yeah.
be down.
So Dicky F is a
Dicky F. That should be the name.
yeah,
Dicky
something
F.
like that. Is a sock puppet show that was pretty popular. Going back, dude, these videos they have 10,000 views. All these people commenting when's Dicky coming back.
Yeah.
And finally, we convinced him. He made the set. This episode is all about love, the love episode, and it goes to different stages of love: heartbreak, finding love, then fake love, manufactured love, ecstasy, drugs, all different types of love.
Falling in love too quickly, heartbreak. Yeah.
Yeah,
My life.
So-
I'm Dicky.
yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, basically, I don't know. I do love sitcoms, or
Yeah,
sitcoms don't exist anymore, but I
Ooh,
do
what
love
is this?
cartoons. And
This guy's walking, photographing
Yeah.
someone doing. Everyone, let's steal some cameras, bro.
I know.
Let's go.
If you're interested, it's DICKYFUCHS.
Or just tell Gabe in the comments. Tell Gabe, can you just add it to the Good Night channel? Just put it to the Good Night channel. Whatever money you can like. I'll take 10%, and you guys can take. You know.
We're so close to anyway, whatever. But yeah, it'll be good. It's gonna be good, and I'm very excited.
Let's get this party cracking, baby.
So you bring back Starry Night?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
Yeah.
And you should get like
The summer is nice.
get like
weather's
conspiracy
nice.
theorists and.
No, I'm just interviewing comedians like I used
Oh,
to do.
yeah.
This, but basically with other people.
Yeah, that's cool. No, you're good on the mic. You're.
I'm good on the mic. I'm good on stage, baby. I've been having breakthroughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You gotta start doing longer sets, man. It
Mhm.
changes the way you see comedy
Yeah.
completely.
Uh-huh.
Completely. Because you cannot go. You're there for 25 minutes.
Yeah. You have to keep going.
You cannot. I'm just gonna press play. What, you're gonna bomb for 15
Yeah.
minutes?
No, you can't.
You know, it forces your body to be creative in the moment and do some wild, crazy things
Yeah.
that elicit laughter.
It's amazing. Ooh.
I love our Sunday show so much.
Yeah, it's fun.
So much. There's guys, seriously, if you don't come to our Sunday show, you're missing it. They're so, and you're gonna have to believe this, retarded. It's the R word. They're
Yeah,
so
we're
fun.
adequate. Yeah, this whole last
The last
next-
6 months have been.
the last show we had. I started like joking around about sucking my own stage. The last few, you know how I started doing that? Actually, I did a show, and then I did that, and then Johnny DeVito was like, "Is it just me, or Gabriel's trying to suck his own. I'm like, that's what I'm actually trying to do. It makes sense. Like, that's what I was, because I didn't know exactly what I was doing. And I was like, no. And then I just started talking about sucking my own for 5 minutes after that. And then we got people to go on stage to do it.
Go on stage and try to suck their
from
own
the
dick.
audience. So if you
And the audience was telling like, suck your. They started the chant without us.
Yeah.
We had people who came last week.
Yeah.
And then they came again this week.
Yeah. So you got to come because it's
50% of the crowd
were
repeat customers.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 50% of the crowd were repeat customers. That's how good the show is.
Yeah.
It's pay what you can. Just come. There's hot girls. There's hot guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy laughter. Happy hour. Anyways, and if you live in Kingston, guys,
Kingston.
Guys, the tickets are moving slowly. I think we're at 6 tickets sold.
Yeah.
We need to sell 100. The show is a week and a half. Kingston, Jamaica.
Do your job. It's gonna work.
Yes. Use discount code GOODNIGHT, and you pay 50% off.
That's a lot.
So
cheaper.
the ticket are $15. You pay $7.50.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Saturday, May 18th. Come on, guys. That's my responsibility. Gabe edits. I have cool show ideas and I make them happen. So, all right. Is that it? That's enough.
Yeah,
we're
we're good.
Guys, we love you. Thank you for listening. Subscribe. Tune in for next week. We're going to also record outside. I have a cool place where we can record outside.
Yeah.
Next time. Hopefully the weather will be nice.
Salam alaikum.
So, yeah, we love you guys. Come to Kingston. Come to our Sunday shows. I love you, Eugene.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.